This Heritage Humane Society's Paws for Paws segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.
Well, even though we have Reginald the rabbit here today, I guess I let the cat out of the bag. And I already told you Jennifer is here from Heritage Humane Society. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you guys doing?
All right. We're doing fantastic. And, of course, we've got our cast of thousands in here. We got Jacob and CJ and the whole WMBG AM and FM gang. And we've got Wedgie the Wabbit, the cutest little bunny wabbit ever.
Yeah, he's super cute. Very chill.
Yes, he's very laid back. The last couple of weeks we've had those delightful kittens, and they're kind of like me, a little more animated and kind of jumping around a little bit. So kind of a nice change of pace here on a Tuesday morning.
It is, yeah. It's you guys will have to check out the Facebook, but he's just in a nice little hay bin, just hanging out. He's super sweet. His name's Reginald, and he is up for adoption. He has a little bit of a sadder story, which is why he came to us. He actually was found in somebody's backyard with really overgrown teeth. So fun fact for rabbits is their teeth continually grow.
Yes.
So similar to our nails. So when you do care for a rabbit, you do want to make sure that you are giving them all sorts of fibrous foods to help with kind of file those teeth down. And they also really need lots of wood, cardboard, stuff like that. And unfortunately for Reginald here, he didn't have that. So when he first came to us, his teeth were actually overgrown and sticking out of his mouth.
Oh, wow.
Which prevented him from eating. So we took him to a veterinarian. They were able to file him down, and he's doing much, much better. And he is up for adoption. He's a sweet little black rabbit. We have 2 other rabbits at Heritage right now.
Okay.
So definitely come by if you're interested in adopting one of our smaller critters.
Now, I will say this. You guys, I've been on the radio for about a year now here at WMBG, and the folks at Heritage Humane have taught me so much. Now, this particular rabbit, now correct me when I'm wrong, Jennifer, they're indigenous to Europe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, if you adopt a rabbit, you have to understand, you just can't do what they did to poor Reginald and just turn them loose, because it doesn't work like that. And in the wild, they're going to be fair game for predators, and they're really not set up. Am I right?
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, there's, I think, about 30 different species of domestic rabbits, and a lot of people think that they can just live out in the wild, but they aren't raised in the wild, so they're never really taught how to take care of themselves.
Right.
There are domestic versions, so they don't really know how to properly hide and everything. And the other big thing is a lot of times domestic rabbits are bred for pretty colors, kind of similar to dogs.
Right.
But a lot of times those colors don't help them camouflage in the wild.
No, they're very visible.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
And I think what happens, and correct me if I'm wrong on this also, around Easter time every year, because Easter is forever associated with rabbits and chickens and little baby chicks, that, instead of getting a chocolate bunny, let's get the kids a real bunny.
Yeah.
And then after a while, well, hey, this isn't working out. They've chewed up our baseboard, and they chewed through the lamp cord, and, well, I tell you what, let's just turn them loose. And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it happens sometimes. We always tell people the big thing with rabbits is they make great pets, but you do have to kind of set your house up for them. Like I said, they do have continually growing teeth, so you do have to provide them with lots of hard stuff to chew on. I had a rabbit in my house for about 12 years, and he was a part of my family. He was the sweetest thing ever. I just never gave him free roam of the house, because he would definitely get into mischief if he did that. But yeah, you have to, if ever you have any issues where you're not able to take care of a pet, please call your local shelter. That's why Reginald came to us, and we're going to find him a really great home because of that.
Yeah, and if you live in the historic Triangle, I would highly recommend the Heritage Humane Society. It sounds egotistical if Jennifer says it, but it's okay if I say it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason I say that is Heritage would not euthanize anything.
Correct. Not for space, yeah. So the big thing with our animals is we are an open admission shelter, so we take all of the pets here in the community. And yep, we try to find a really, really good home for all of them. We actually reached our 900th adoption this weekend, which is really exciting.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. And, getting these fine animals into loving homes that's why we do this, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
And speaking of which, there's always a ton of things going on over at Heritage Humane. So kind of give us a rundown on what we're looking at.
Yeah, so we're quickly going into fall. It's going to be September pretty soon.
Yeah, how about that?
So we just finished up Animal Camp last
Yes.
week, which was a big hit. We had 76 campers come to our camps this year, which was a lot of fun. Now we're looking forward to fall. This weekend, we actually have an event at the Tervis store in Colonial Williamsburg.
Those wonderful Tervis tumblers.
Yes, Tervis tumblers. We actually made our own logoed Heritage Humane Society Tervis tumbler, and we're actually going to be having them at the adoption weekend on September 1st and 2nd. And part of the proceeds go to Heritage. They're really cute cups. You can actually check out what they look like on our website. But we'll be out there with some adoptable dogs both September 1st and 2nd at the Tervis store. So definitely come by and check us out.
And then with fall on the horizon, Drool in the Pool is just around the corner, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited. This is going to be my first year going to Drool in the Pool, but it's that following weekend, so September 8th at Chickahominy River Park. And we're going to have all sorts of dogs out there. There's going to be some of our adoptable dogs. And of course, you can bring your own dog for a lot of splashing and fun. You can go to our website, and you can also go to Facebook to learn a little more about it. But definitely come by. We're going to have a Hungry Pug food truck out there. And we're also going to be grilling. So it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Chickahominy Park.
That sounds good. Ty Hodges used to work here on the station, and he'd been out there, and he was telling me about it last year. I've never been either.
Yeah.
But I understand it's a hoot.
I've seen lots of photos, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my dog out. He's not much for splashing around, but I think he'll enjoy the atmosphere a little bit.
Well, I have a black lab, but she had ACL surgery, so she's still convalescing. So we couldn't do that because she's got to go real easy for a while. They just did that a couple of weeks ago. So she's kind of on the injured reserve list for now. Yeah.
But next year, right?
Yeah, that's right. That could very well be. And being a lab, she loves water.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we have a hot tub on the back deck, and the pool guy was there. And we've never been in it, but it came with a house.
It's her pool, pretty much.
Well, yeah, because the pool guy was finishing up, and her ears perked up, and she makes just a leap and just right into the hot tub. And the pool man was mad, and all I could do was laugh.
Yeah.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Okay, so what else is going on over there?
We have a few other events for September. We do have that bowling tournament at AMF Bowling. That's on September 22nd, and you can actually still register for that. It's groups of 4, and there's all sorts of fun raffle prizes. The ticket sales are going to go to Heritage Humane Society. So that's on September 22nd at AMF Bowling. And then we have the golfing tournament on the 21st at Williamsburg National. So we got all sorts of things going on in September.
In Williamsburg National, if you've never been out there, that place is absolutely
gorgeous.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I'm not a golfer, and I think it's gorgeous.
I'm not either. Yeah, but we had to attend an event a few Sundays ago, and I'm thinking, wow, out by Green Spring West, and I'm thinking, man, what a nice place. I'd never seen it until then. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jennifer, we appreciate you coming in and bringing Reggie the rabbit here. And if you are if you could find it in your heart to have a nice young man like Reggie, believe you me, you got to give him roughage to chew on, but otherwise one of the most laid back animals we've had in this studio in a
little while,
long time. And before I let you go, how's Bobby doing?
He's doing well. Yep, he's over at the shelter, still up for adoption. So definitely come check him out. He's super sweet.
Oh, you're messing with me.
Yeah, he's a sweet little beagle. So
yes,
definitely
he is.
Come by.
Yes. Bobby and I, we kind of. We're like kindred.
A little bit.
Yeah, we kind of connected a little bit when he was over here about a month ago.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. We're definitely still looking for a forever home for him. So definitely check
you
our
can
website.
tell I'm a little bit interested because every time that we're on, I always say, how's Bobby? Okay. Well, Jennifer, thank you for being here. And it is 27 minutes after 9 o'clock. Here on Martin in the Morning, we've got more great stuff coming up.
Mermaid Books is proud. This Heritage Humane Society's Paws for Paws segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.